I don't know if it's like burning off the blindness or I don't know, but it actually smells like burnt. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to be back with you guys after a whole month. I know, I've been gone way too long. I always say, because I honestly don't have an excuse, I always say I'm gonna make a video tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes around. I mean, it does, but I don't make the video. I had promised you guys this video for the longest. I think since I actually got the surgery, I was like, I'm gonna make a video, and I never did. But then at the end, I wanted to wait a couple of months. That way I could give y'all like the full experience and not just in the beginning, because your eyesight definitely does change. Not your eyesight, I would say, but your eyes definitely do go through a process, and I'm glad that I waited this long. That way I can be honest with you guys about everything. Now, I do want to point out that this is not a paid sponsorship. I'm not getting paid by the doctor, by nobody. I just wanted to give you guys information about how my experience was, who I went with, and all that good stuff. So I do want to get that out the way. This is not a paid sponsorship, and so you guys can expect the full truth from me, okay? Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you press the bell, that way you can be notified every time that I do post, and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. But today we're going to be talking about my LASIK eye surgery experience. I did get surgery in my eyes, the LASIK surgery, I want to say it was May 17th, but it was around May of this year, of 2019, when I got the surgery done. I made some notes on my phone because I didn't want to miss anything. So if you guys see me looking down at the phone, sorry, I just don't want to miss any details. I guess we could start off with my eyesight before the surgery. So I wasn't always blind. I wasn't fully blind, of course, but my vision wasn't blurry all the time. I noticed it starting getting blurry. I think it was in geometry class in either sophomore or junior year of high school. I was in the back. I usually sat in the back, and one day I noticed that the board looked blurry. Like I couldn't tell the numbers and the letters that were on the board. So what I did instead is I sat up front. And even up front, I could see it better, of course, but I still had trouble looking at it and reading it. So, all my fellow blind people out there, you guys know this trick. Whenever you can't see something that's blurry, you kind of like pull your eye to the side and you're able to see better somehow. I don't know why. I don't know the scientific reason behind it. But when you can't see, you like pull your eye to the side and you can see. So I remember doing that a lot in class. Like, I would be like writing, and then I would act like I was like leaning against my arm, but I was like this, and then like writing. So it's embarrassing. I didn't tell my parents, I want to say, so like 6 months later, because for some reason I felt embarrassed. So I was like, oh ma, like I started noticing that my vision's blurry. You see the house over there? I can see it, but I can't see the details. And that's when she was like, oh, let's go to the eye doctor, let's get you checked out. And that's when I was diagnosed that I think it's farsighted. I want to say, whenever you can see from close but you can't see from far. That was me. I could perfectly see everything up close. I could read everything up close. But then when it came down to me reading things from far away, I couldn't see them out. It was all blurry. So I ended up getting glasses for the first time. I hated the glasses. They were so annoying. Whenever, in Florida, it's so humid. So whenever I would be inside, I would be in the AC. As soon as I would walk out into the humid, my glasses would get all fogged up. And it was a pain. I didn't like glasses. Glasses didn't look good with me. And I think I wore them for like a year until they broke. And then I ended up getting contacts. Now, I want to say my prescription was always the same. And then in both eyes it was the same. Some people have one prescription on one eye and one prescription in the other. For me, it was the same, and I want to say my prescription was always the same. One time they did change it. The doctor was like, oh, your vision's improving. He gave me a better prescription. I got the contacts in and I couldn't see, so I guess it was an error. I was so happy though, thinking I wasn't blind anymore, but no, I was still blind. My last prescription, I have it here. I would wear the clear contacts. The brand that I would wear was Air Optics. I would wear the clear ones. My prescription on this, or the power I should say, was a negative 3.25. I don't know how bad or how good that is, but that was mine. And I would also get the colored contacts, same brand, same power. This, for example, are the gray contacts. I would wear the gray, I would wear the dark green, the brown. I ended up wearing the colored ones more. So then after I got the surgery, I looked different because people were always used to seeing me with colored eyes, but now I went back to my normal eyes. But I would not trade it for the world. I would not go back and have colored eyes. I can see now. I'm fine. I won't go back. So that was my prescription. And I wore contacts for years. I mean, years. I would wear the monthly ones, although I know it's bad. I know it's bad. I would extend it for like 2 months, 3 months. But I would take care of it. Like, I would always, before I put them in, I would clean them. Every time I would take them out, I would clean them. So I was very, very careful with them. But I was just honestly tired of having to put them on, take them out, put them on, take them out, make sure I didn't go to sleep with them, etc. And then of course the money, initially the glasses, I had to pay for the glasses, for the testing, and then the yearly exam, then buying the contacts. It was just too much. It was a pain. It was a lot of money. If you thought about it, adding it up, contacts, it would add up. So I decided that I was gonna get surgery. My mom had always told me, Carla, there's surgery out there to get it fixed. Go get it done. Go get it done, Carla. Go get it done. I was like, yeah, I'll do it next year. I'll do it next year. I never really did until now. So this year I decided that I wanted to get it corrected. I was so tired of having to deal with contacts. So I looked up some doctors online. Then I asked some people online as well who they suggested. People who had gotten the surgery done. I asked how their experience was with their doctor, who they got it done with. And a lot of people actually recommended Dr. Frantz here in Southwest Florida. He has an office, I want to say in Fort Myers, in Naples, and other locations. I'm not too sure, but it's Dr. Frantz. Go ahead and Google him. I know he's in Florida. I want to say he's mainly in Southwest Florida. I could be mistaken, and he might have other offices up in Florida, but I'm not too sure. He obviously had a lot of experience. I had gotten a lot of good feedback from previous customers of his, and he had really good reviews online. So I decided to go ahead and make an appointment with him. And everything was so fast. It went so smoothly. Like, I had such a good experience with this doctor. But it's not all about the experience with the doctor. Like, there's so much into it, and I'm gonna be so real with you guys about everything. So if you want to know the truth, just keep on watching. So the day of the consultation, I went in and they did several tests. I can't remember how many, but they did a lot of tests because you have to, or they have to make sure that you are a candidate to get the LASIK surgery. I know some people, their like a flap, like the top layer of the eye wasn't thick enough, so they weren't candidates. And I'm sure there's other factors where you have to meet these requirements. If not, you can't get it done. So they do a lot of tests, make sure that you do qualify, how your vision is, if you have any health issues, all that good stuff. So thankfully I passed everything and I was a candidate. And they went ahead and explained everything to me, like how the surgery would go, how the price would go. Everyone was super friendly. Now the big question, and this is a question that I have gotten asked many times, is how much is LASIK surgery? Now the price that I paid isn't going to be the same with every doctor, probably not even with him, because I know he has promotions here and there, so it's not always going to be the same price. So that day when you go to the consultation, if you do turn out to be a candidate, they do go over the prices with you. If you have health insurance, some health insurance does pay for a portion of it, very small portion. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, they said that if the doctor has a promotion going on that month, they're only going to pay 5% of the cost. If they don't have a promotion going on, then the health insurance pays 10% of the cost, which is still not a lot. Now, when I went, the doctor had, if it was during like income tax season or something like that, he had where he would take off $1,000 off your total price. So they do give you a folder. Let me get that. They do give you a folder with a breakdown of the price. Mine, for both eyes, just to get one eye at a time done, or you can get both. I decided to just go ahead and do both since I was already going through surgery and I was already going to go through post-op and everything. Might as well just get both done. There is a risk of like being blind, which they mentioned to me that that's never really happened with them. So I felt safe doing it. And like I said, I went ahead and did both. So for both eyes, the total price is $4,000 or was $4,500. Then mine is a promo. It ended up being $3,500. Then my health insurance paid 5%. And then I also paid $50 for drops that I was going to be using after the surgery. So with everything, now this includes consultations, this includes surgery, this includes everything. I ended up paying, I want to say, like $3,700, which when you say that number, it's like, oh my god, that's $4,000, almost $4,000, or without the promotion and everything is $4,500. That's pretty expensive. But if you think about it, that's for both eyes. Both eyes. That's not bad. If you guys want to get this surgery, make sure you go ahead and save up, because it is definitely going to make a big difference in your life. Like, it's literally going to change your life if you get this surgery done. So I did have the money saved up, so I went ahead and paid everything in full. They do have payment options where you pay a certain amount every month. So if you don't have the money and you want to get it done, you can always do that. Pay like a monthly price or a monthly payment. So what they do is they do collect the payment before the surgery. So what they did is they called me over the phone and I made the payment with my card over the phone. We scheduled the surgery, and then the day of the surgery, my sister and my boyfriend went with me. The only downside that I had with them, or I guess the only negative experience that I had with them, was that my appointment was, I want to say at 10 or 11. I don't remember exactly what time it was. And I waited almost 2 hours in the lobby before even going in to see the doctor. So yeah, they had coffee, they had snacks and everything, but at the time you're so nervous. So I was in the lobby like, oh my god, yeah, do I really want to do this? Do I really not want to do this? Am I gonna become blind? Like, I was second guessing myself. So those 2 hours in the lobby waiting definitely didn't help. So, and then I was blind because I couldn't wear my contacts, I couldn't wear my glasses. I was just like sitting there like, I can't see anything, and I'm over here dying of nerves. What do we do? Now, they do give you a prescription for some medicine that is gonna help for that, but you can't take it until they tell you to do so, because what it does is like it relaxes your body. That way you won't like freak out during surgery. So I had my pills with me and I was like, should I take it? Because oh my god, I'm freaking out. So I guess you could say that was like the only, or that was like a bad experience that I had with them. So once you're actually able to go in, my sister and my boyfriend were able to go in with me. They give you these like little boot covers or shoe covers, that way you can wear, and then the hair, like a hair cap that you wear as well. And then they put that on you. They tell you to take the medicine. Then the doctor goes in, goes over the surgery again, wants to make sure that all your questions are answered, that you don't have any concerns. And basically they want to make you feel like you're ready for it. They want to make sure you're ready for it. So when it comes down to surgery, the surgery is honestly painless and it's super fast. Super fast. You are awake. They don't put you to sleep, but they do put numbing drops in your eyes. That way you don't feel a thing whenever you're getting the surgery done. But you are awake. That's why they give you that medicine for you to like relax and calm down, and you won't be freaking out. So they put the drops and they made sure I took the medicine, and then when I was ready, they took me into the operation room. I'm gonna try to put some pictures in this video, or some videos, like video clips from the surgery. That way you guys can see how everything was, how was the setup and everything. My boyfriend and sister didn't take too many pictures. I only have a couple, so I'm gonna try to incorporate that in the video here and there. So when you go into the room, they have like these little beds, like medical beds. I don't know what they're called exactly, but it's like these medical beds where they lay you down. And in the first one that I lay down, before I lay down, they were like, look at the clock. Because whenever after the surgery, the clock is gonna look completely different. So there I am looking at the clock, all blurry. I can't see anything because it was from far away. And then they lay me down. So surgery is 2 parts. The first part is for them to cut your flap, which is like the top layer of your eye. And then the second one is whenever the laser actually goes into your eye and I guess burns off the blindness. I don't know the medical word for it, but it's like the laser actually goes in there. So the first machine that I was under, that one, you can tell where it was like cutting the flap. Like it was literally cutting my eye. It wasn't bleeding or anything because it was just like the top layer. Because what they do is whenever you get to the second machine, they lift the flap that way.
Exactly in the same spot where he lifted it from.
Okay.
Now he's just gonna loosen the flap underneath. She's not feeling any of this at all.
That way the laser can go inside your eye. Once that's done, they flip it back, make sure it's there, it's put on back correctly. It is perfectly measured, so there's like no hole here and there. Like it's perfectly measured. They make sure it's like laid flat, basically put back to normal. So the first machine took, I want to say like, I don't know, like 10 seconds on each eye, cutting it. You don't feel any pain whatsoever. You do feel kind of like pressure against your eyelid, but it's not pain. You don't feel pain at all. Now they do both eyes, and then the nurses help you. I want to say that you either change beds or they move the bed towards the second machine. I don't remember. But the second machine, you have to focus on, I want to say it was a green light. Like you're looking up at a green light. They tell you to like not try to move the eyes too much. Just focus on the light. And then you see like the laser, like the light coming down. And whenever it gets close to you, you actually smell like something's burning. That's why I said I don't know if it's like burning off the blindness or I don't know, but it actually smells like burnt. Now that takes, I don't know, like 8 seconds. It doesn't take long at all. And the doctor and the nurse are telling you what's going on at every second. Like they're telling you, oh, we're doing this. Now we're gonna do this. And then whenever the surgery is going on, they're like 10 seconds, 9, 8. So like you know what's going on. You know what to expect. And then of course you're awake. So they're explaining everything to you. They're helping you become relaxed. That way you're not like freaking out and you know what's going on at every second of the surgery. So I want to say like the surgery took like, I don't know, tops a minute, probably even less than 60 seconds. Now whenever you're done, they sit you back down and then you look at the clock. And the clock, I kid you not, the clock it's not perfect, you know. You can't see it perfect because you just went under surgery, but it definitely does look way better. Like you can see the numbers and stuff. It's so crazy how you can see right away after the surgery. Now, after the surgery, your eyesight, it's like you're underwater. That's kind of how it looks like, but then it goes away. So after I was done with surgery, we were over there taking pictures and stuff. Like you're literally awake. So I was over there taking pictures with the doctor and my sister and everything. So we did that, and then they gave my sister a little goodie bag. The goodie bag included this shirt. the shirt that I'm wearing. It has their name, Frantz Eye Care. They also give you your paperwork and all that good stuff. It comes with these goggles. You have to sleep with these goggles. Definitely for the first day. Or maybe, I want to say maybe it was like the first 3 days. I can't remember. But for sure the first day. You had to sleep with these on. Okay, so you had to sleep with these on. That way you wouldn't be rubbing at your eyes, or like nothing would affect the eye and the flap wouldn't move. So I wore these. I want to say every time I went to sleep, I would wear it for like a whole week. I literally wore it for like a whole week to bed because I didn't want to mess up my eyes. I didn't want to get it infected or rub it and then like mess up the flap and having to go through surgery again. Nope, I said nope. Now it also came with drops that you have to wear. They give you this paper where it comes with a little chart, and you have to wear it 4 times a day for 7 days. And this little chart helps you keep track of like, I took it now, I took it again, etc. So you use this one, and then it also comes with instructions.
It says that you can't wear makeup 2 days prior to surgery and for 1 week following your procedure. Begin using these drops whenever you get home.
Then it talks about preservative-free lubricating drops that are over the counter that you're going to be using often, because after surgery your eyes do become very dry. So those tears help your eyes be moisturized, and whenever your eyes get dry, your vision gets blurry, so that helps for it to not get blurry. So this helps when your eyes feel dry, scratchy, or irritated. For maximum relief, chill your eye drops in the refrigerator. Oh my god,
when they're cold they feel so good, so good.
I'm still taking them, but for the past few months I felt like a druggie. Like I was addicted to them. I was like, I need my drops, I need my drops, I need my drops. So these, I put that little paper on my fridge, that way whenever I would put the drops in, I would just like mark it. Now after these drops were done, I continued to use the artificial tears, the moisturizing teardrops. The brand that they recommended was Refresh. Now the ones that they told me to use in the beginning were the Mega 3s, I believe, and at first my vision was super clear. It was perfect. I mean perfect. You know, whenever you're watching TV and then there's like this sucky channel and then you switch it to like a high definition channel and it's like such a big difference. That's how it was. My eyesight was in high definition, no lie. I could see everything in high definition. It was awesome. Then a couple months later, I noticed that my vision started getting blurry. I still put so many drops thinking maybe my eyes were dry, and I was still using the Mega 3s and it wasn't making a difference. I was still seeing blurry, so I called the doctor's office and they recommended that I wore a night gel at night. That way I could moisturize it at night, and then to change into drops that were a little bit stronger. So what I did, oh, and this came in the goodie bag as well. So what I did is I bought the Thera Tears Liquid Gel Nighttime Dry Eye Therapy. I would use this at night. And then for the drops, I switched to the Refresh Plus lubricant. I can't say. Refresh Plus eye drops, moisturizing relief, immediate soothing relief for dry eyes. Also recommended for LASIK dryness. So these are perfect for it. Now, after I did that for a couple days, I noticed such a big difference. My vision went back to HD. I started seeing good again. And as far as side effects, I want to say, of course, the dryness, and that is one. Your eyes do get very dry, so you have to use drops a lot. You are going to be spending quite a bit of money on drops. I'm not going to lie. For the little ones, for the drops, they're $15. And I want to say they only have 30. And then the big one is $30 and it comes with 70. But I kid you not, you're gonna go through this box so fast. if your eyes were as dry as mine, you're gonna go through it so fast. I want to say I went through it, this whole thing, in like a month. No lie. You're gonna spend a lot of money. So it's gonna be the price for the surgery, and then you're still gonna have to buy drops. So be prepared to buy a lot of drops. And if your eyes get as dry as mine, you'll probably have to end up doing the night gel as well. I already stopped taking the night gel. It's already October, so it's 5 months later. My eyes don't get as dry anymore, so I did stop taking stop using the night gel, and I'm only using the drops. Now, last time when I went to the consultation, because you do go to several consultations, I want to say I had surgery Friday, and then I had the appointment, I want to say Monday or Tuesday, so it's like right away, make sure everything's fine. Then they do, I want to say it was a week, then it was a month, then 3 months, and then 6 months. No, 3 months. 3 months. And then after this last one that I went, then they scheduled me for a year to do the yearly exam. So this last time that I went, she told me that I could stop using these the single-use containers because they're preservative free. She said I could stop using this and I could buy the bottle, like the regular bottle, but I still have quite a bit left of these, so I'm gonna go through these first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and buy the other ones because I'm not gonna let these go to waste. These are expensive, so I'm gonna use these first and then switch it. Because Dr. Frantz is the one that does the surgery, but then for my consultations I go with Dr. Gwen. She's the one that checks my vision, make sure everything's okay. They do the test where you like cover one eye, read the letters, cover the other one, read the letters, read them with both, not covered, etc. So I always freak out every time I go there because I'm like, oh my god, I spent all that money just to be blind again. So I always end up passing. I do have 20/20 vision every time I go. It's still good. My flap is already healed. Like, you can't even tell where it was cut anymore. It's completely healed. Everything went fine. Thank God. And honestly, if I had to do it again, I would do it all over again, without a doubt. So if you have any, if you're blind like I was and you're thinking of getting LASIK surgery, definitely go for it. Go for it. Go get your consultation. Make sure you're a candidate if you are. And if you don't have that money, save up. Save. Don't be buying your Starbucks latte and all this. No, put that money towards the surgery money. Or if you do have the money, go ahead and get it done. I promise you, you're not gonna regret it. It was the best decision that I've ever made in my life. Like, you guys don't understand how much better it is to wake up and to not have to put on my contacts, or to go to sleep and you're already laying in bed all comfortable, and then you remember, shoot, I forgot to take off my contacts. So you have to get up, take off your contacts, get back to bed. It's such a pain. Or whenever I'm at home, because at home I would wear glasses, whenever I would lose my glasses, I needed my glasses to find my glasses because I was so blind. So it definitely did change my life. I can see perfectly now. And going back to the side effects, the first couple of days, my eyes were super sensitive to light. Super sensitive. Like, I wanted to be in the dark. I wanted to be in a cave. The lights, whenever I would drive, the lights from the other cars, oh my god, they were horrible. Or even like when my boyfriend would come pick me up and like he would drop me off at night, the light of his truck, like the inside, it was so bright. Like, he would have to like turn it off or put it on night mode because, oh my god, it was super bright. But eventually that does go away. Your eyes continue to adjust and you're able to basically see the same, like see normal. Like, the light doesn't affect you anymore. So my experience was super positive. I'm not saying that it's going to be the same for you, because everyone is different. I don't know if someone else has had a bad experience with LASIK surgery, or their side effects are different, or I don't know, things can be different, but I'm only talking from experience. Like I said, I went to Dr. Frantz, and I went to the office in Fort Myers. That's the one that I went to. I definitely recommend him. He is awesome. He is so informative. He answers all your questions and gives you all the information that you need. When you're in surgery, they let you know everything that's going on, and they're always checking up on you, making sure that everything is healed properly, that your vision is good, that you have no problems. And yeah, basically that's it. I don't think I'm missing anything. Like I said before, my prescription on contacts was a negative 3.25, I want to say. Negative 3.25, and now my vision is a 20/20. Thank goodness. I did want to include that since I do work 8 hours in front of a computer, I didn't want to mess up my vision. Although some people say that does mess up your vision, some people say they don't. But what I did to be on the safe side is I got some blue light blocking glasses. They call it the computer glasses because it blocks the harmful blue light. So I do have 2 pairs. One that I purchased at the doctor's office, which was super expensive. It was like almost $300, and then they're not so comfortable. And then I found these on Amazon for like 20 bucks. These are the JoJo glasses. JoJo something. They're a little dirty right now, so let me clean them. This is what they look like. This is what they look like. And like I said, I only wear it at work because I'm in front of the computer literally almost the whole day. So I don't want to damage my vision. So I do wear these glasses there. So like I said, if you guys are thinking of getting that done, definitely do it. It is so worth it. It is so worth the money. It's going to be the best investment that you have ever made or can ever make in yourself. If you have any questions, maybe something that I missed, go ahead and leave them down in the comments and I'll go ahead and answer them. Or if you want to send me a private message, do that as well. I'll be more than happy. I did try to list down everything and to answer all the questions that I have been getting lately, or that I got a lot after the surgery. But if I did miss anything, which I'm sure I did, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer. If you guys found this video to be helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that bell. That way you can be notified every time that I post. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.